Good morning, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students and scholars, teachers and trainers, professors and professionals, those who are listening, watching from the field of science, arts, commerce and engineering. The most honorable President Modi ji, respected ministers and doctors, honorable advocates, advisors, administrative and advisors, reverend fathers and mothers, affectionate sons and daughters. I, Dr. Rakesh from USA, heartily welcome all of you. It is really nice time, nice place, nice section that we are appreciating our basic fundamentals of language, literature and grammar. Our old scholars, those who are going to appear in any kind of competitive examination like banking, defense, clerical, IAS, IPS, even in any administrative job, if they want to join, then fundamentals of the English are very necessary for them. It is very essential to understand. Even after being professional, it is a great need of our youngsters. Yesterday we have started it. Today we will go through articles. What is the topic article in English? And where do we use these article words? How do we use and why do we use in English language? What's the use of article in making our language more attractive, illuminative? How our language or linguistic style becomes more figurative, understandable, knowledgeable, and informative, instructive. By using figure of speech, we bring such a dramatic change in our words that the word tell their beauty of the nature, beauty of the context. Likely that in parts of speech we study article. One thing is very important in article, that article words a and the always used with the noun words. Without article, a noun cannot tell its qualification. So noun is qualified by an article. What is an article? Article is the word that qualifies noun or pronoun. Articles are members of a group of words called determinants that are used before nouns. There are two types of articles. One is indefinite article, that is a and an. Second is definite article, that is the. Obviously, our all scholars of English have read it. Uses of a and an. If the first letter of any single countable noun is consonant a is used before it. For example, a cat, a dog, a ball, a toy, etc. If the first letter is vowel like a, e, I, o, u, an is used. For example, an apple, an egg, an inkpot, an umbrella, an ox. If the first letter is consonant and it sounds as vowel, an is used. For example, an honest boy, an here, an honorable man, an art. If the first letter is vowel and it sounds as consonant, A is used. For example, a European. Undoubtedly, in European it starts from the consonant vowel sound, but we speak consonant sound. European, your sound is there, so we use a European. We used to say a European. Useful book. While writing useful, we use the word U. U is vowel here, but how do we speak it? Useful. You we use. For that, we say a useful book. A one-eyed man. A unique thing. If there is abbreviation, A or N is used according to sound. For example, a BA, an MA, a BM, and SP. So it depends upon the sound. How the word is providing its sound, according to that we use the vowel. According to use we use the article. Some important facts regarding the usage of A and N. Both A and N are used in the sense of any. For example, a boy has come. A boy has come. Here, boy is a common noun, and we say any boy. I mean any boy. I have an ox. I have an ox. Ox is vowel sound. We use an. Here means any ox. After with and without, a or an is used. For example, he always comes with a pen. He always comes with a pen. We are using with and with. For with, we use here a pen. Pen is common noun. He never comes without an umbrella. If we use the without word in this sentence, then after it we use an umbrella. And according to the word vowel sound, umbrella. Number 3 is if exclamatory sentence starts with what? After what? A or N is used. How? What a beautiful picture it is. It is an exclamatory sentence. What a beautiful picture it is. What an intelligent boy he is. Similarly, if there is comparison with the quality or virtue of any person, A or N is used. For example, he is a Mahatma. He is a Mahatma. Here is the comparative quality. Next is Mr. Bush was a real Hitler. So we use here A. To show the whole class, A or N is used. How? For example, a cow is an animal. A cow is an animal. Here cow is common noun and cow is the symbol of we are using for the whole class of the cows or animals. A crow is a bird. A crow is a bird. Crow is common noun, so we use A. In the sense of bird or every A or N is used. For example, he comes here twice a week. He comes here twice a week. He earns 10,000 a month. With unit of measurement, A or N is used. For example, eggs cost 10 rupees a dozen. A dozen. It is a unit of measurement. So for expressing the unit of measurement, we use the article A. Milk costs 10 rupees a liter. Liter is a common noun and we use A with it. With a few phrases, A or N is used. Have a headache or a cold. Have a headache, a cold, a walk, a rest, a talk, a pain, a drink. In a hurry, a move, a dilemma, a fix, a nutshell, a rule. At a discount, a premium, a loss, a stone's throw, a stretch, for a while. Make a noise, an excuse, a good guess at, a fuss, tell a lie, etc. In spite of these uses of the articles, there are some places where article remains omission. Omission of A and N. नीचे दिए गए वर्ड्स के साथ A या N का प्रयोग गलत माना जाता है। ऐसे नाउन वर्ड्स जिनके साथ हमें A या N का प्रयोग नहीं करना होता, before plural nouns A and N are not used. Like that, A boys, N apples, A dogs, etc. are not written. Whether boy is common noun, very simply we use A, but if it is used in plural sense, then we do not use A for it. Before uncountable nouns, A and N are not written. What are uncountable nouns? Like milk, honesty, childhood. For example, A milk, N honesty, A childhood, etc. are not written. Before any adjective which comes alone in the sentence. For example, he is an honest. Here we do not use an because there is not the word noun in it. He is an honest. She is a beautiful. Here and A will not be used. He is an honest person. It is correct because there is a noun word in the sentence after honest. Before news, information, luggage, baggage, dirt, dust, advice, dead, etc. A and N is not used. For example, he gave a news. He gave a news. It's incorrect. He sent an information. It's incorrect. He had a bet. Here A and N will not be used. A piece of information is correct. A lot of bread may be used. After buy, in the sense of the means of communication. For example, buy a car, buy an airplane, buy a train, buy a jeep, etc. Here A and will not be used. In the sense of the means of communication. In a car, a bus, a jeep, a train, or on a bicycle, a bike, a bus may be used. Lekin he comes here by his car. It's correct. He comes here by his car. Uses of the. Where do we use the? Before the name of direction. How? For example, the east, the west, the north, the south, etc. Before common and collective knowledge, for example, the cow, the boy, the cat, the fair, the library. Before the name of rivers, mountains, lakes, springs, bays, gulfs, islands, oceans. For example, the Ganges, the Himalayas, the Bay of Bengal, the Atlantic Ocean. Before the name, which is according to its action. How? For example, the Punjab, the USA, the UK, the West Indies, etc. Before the name of newspaper, how? The Times of India, the Hindustan Times, the Hindu, etc. Before the names of great religious books, how? The Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Gita, the Bible, etc. Before the name of the title, post, rank, etc. How? The principal, the CM, Ashoka the Great, the headmaster, etc. Before superlative degree, for example, the fattest, the most intelligent, the tallest, the hottest, it is God. Before the word upon which we put emphasis or which show certainty. How? Call the boy waiting outside. Call the boy waiting outside. You are the man who helped me yesterday. This is the book I bought yesterday. Before ordinal words, how? The first, the second, the third, the last. Before natural things or such things which are alone in the world, how? The sun, the moon, the sky, the Taj Mahal, etc. Before the names of season, if season word is used with it, how? The summer season, the winter season, etc. He came in the winter. He came in the winter season is correct. Here thou will not be used. He came in the winter. Here thou will not be used. He came in the winter season is correct. Before the name of musical instruments, how? The harmonium, the guitar, the violin, the flute, etc. Before the name of the residents of a country or continent, how? The Indian, the European, the American, etc. Before the name of caste, religion and community, how? The Hindus, the Muslims, the Rajputs, etc. Before the name of political parties, how? The BJP, the RJD, the Janata Dal, the Congress Party, etc. Before the name of the parts of body, how? The mouth, the head, the leg, etc. If any adjective is used as common noun before it is used, the rich are dishonest. यहाँ the rich plural है. The poor are honest. The blind are helpless. If there is comparison between two persons or things, for example, Shakespeare is the Kalidas of English. Shakespeare is the Kalidas of English. Delhi is the Paris of India. Delhi is the Paris of India. If there is quantitative comparison between the two or to show supremacy between the two, how? The more we get, the more we desire. The higher we go, the cooler we find. He is the better of the two boys. Before the name of the organs of the government, how the executive, the legislative, the judiciary. Before the name of invention, goods, or the name of train, aeroplane, and ship. How? The Air India, the Vikrant, the Rajdhani Express, the radio, the TV, etc. Before historical events or important dates. How? The Second World War, the 15th August, the 26th January, the 2nd October, etc. Before the name of union, organization, and club. For example, the UNO, the Rotary Club, the Lions Club, the WHO, the IMF. In the sense of by the rate of. By the rate of, for example, eggs are sold by the dozen. Milk is sold by the liter. If sentence starts with noun of noun before the first noun, for example, the milk of my cow, the gold of my ring, the children of my class, before the name of big hotel and restaurant. How? The Taj Mahal, the Green Hotel, the Hyatt. Before the name of museum and library. How? The National Museum, the British Library. Before the name of armed forces. How? The army, the navy, the CRF, the BSF, etc. After one of, either of, neither of, each of, none of, etc. How? One of the boys, either of the pens, each of the books, etc. Omission of the article before plural and uncountable noun. For example, the boys, the cats, the mill, the honesty, the childhood. We do not use the with these words. Before the name of month and day, the Monday, the Sunday, the January, the March. Before the name of games and sports. How? The football, the tennis, the hockey, the cricket. Before the name of disease. How? The malaria, the fever, the cancer, the cholera. But the flu, the plague, the measles, the mumps are correct. Before the name of language and subject, how? The English, the Urdu, the history, the civics. Before the name of festivals, for example, the Holi, the Diwali, the Durga Puja, etc. Before lunch, breakfast, dinner, the is not used. For example, the breakfast is ready, the dinner has finished. If man, woman, mankind, and humanity are used for the whole universe, the is not used. How? The man is mortal. The humanity is regarded aggregate. After elect, select, appoint, declare, and wait, the is not used. How? He was appointed the President of India. He has been selected the captain of the team. Before nature, life, death, science, society, freedom, parliament, etc. Though is not used. How? The nature is beautiful in spring, the life is short. We do not use with these words. So, here will be the omission of article before pair words. The brother and the sister. It's incorrect. The house and the wife. Also incorrect. The heaven and the hell. The day and the night. These are also the incorrect use of the article. The is not repeated again for the next noun. Before most and most of the is not used. For example, the most boys have come. The most of the boys have come. I like you the most. After type of, kind of, sort of, the is not used. For example, what type of the boy he is? The type of the boy he is. What kind of the man you are? If we go to school, college, office, church, jail, temple, court, school, etc., for primary purposes, the is not used. He goes to the school daily. The patient was sent to the hospital. Here will be the omission of the article. Here, the should not be used before school and hospital. If anyone goes for secondary purpose, the is used. How? His father went to the school to meet the principal. I went to the hospital to meet my friend. Before possessive case, possessive pronoun and possessive adjective, the is not used. How? The Valmiki's Ramayana, the my book, the your pen, etc. are wrong. If two words are joined, if two words are joined with and there is article with both the words, it indicates two things or persons, and if there is article with the first word, it indicates only one person of it. For example, the principal and secretary is going to his office. Next is the principal and the secretary are going to their office. A black and white dog is running. A black and a white dog are running. If two ordinal words are joined with there in singular noun after it, the is used with both the words, and if the noun after it is plural, the is used with the first word. How? I have read the literature of the 18th and the 19th century. I have read the literature of the 18th and the 19th century. I have read the first and second chapters of this book. Some other facts to remember. Some nouns are always plural in form and function, like arms, annals, intestines, bowels, dews, vegetables, nuptials, bygones, doings, eatables, earrings, dunes, immovables, pictures, movies, surroundings, tidings, trousers, shoes, clothes, tiles, breeches, spectacles, socks, shears, tongs, scissors, glasses, goggles, valuables, binocular, outskirts, etc. Some nouns are always singular in form and function. How? Admiration, advice, apparatus, anger, bread, conduct, courage, dirt, dust, electricity, equipment, food, furniture, greenery, information, use, land, luck, magic, maintenance, music, progress, research, salt, technology, traffic, baggage, luggage, damage, percentage, heritage, machinery, crockery, poetry, confectionery, jewelry, scenery, stationery, etc. Some nouns are plural in form but always singular in function. How? News, summons, economics, mathematics, politics, statistics, ethics, linguistics, physics, genetics, classics, athletics, billiards, diabetes, mumps, measles, rabies, rickets, etc. Some nouns are singular in form but always plural in function. How? Cattle, people, public, police, poultry, gentry, cavalry, clergy, insignia. Some nouns are both singular and plural or unchangeable in singular and plural. How? Barracks, boss, innings, presses, series, species, deer, sheep, swine, vermin, aircraft, issue, offspring. Some nouns are compound and they are always plural in form and function. How? Armed forces, current affairs, current events, natural resources, grassroots, social studies, high aims, human rights, human resources, luxury goods, vocal cord, etc. Some nouns have one meaning in singular and two meanings in plural. Example, arms. Arms means hands and arms and ammunition. Custom means tradition. Customs means traditions and facts. Letter means letter and alphabet. Letters means letters, alphabet and scholars. Effect means result. Effects, results and properties. Minute is minute and minutes mean plural of unit and function of committee. Moral means lesson. Morals means lessons and behavior. Color means hue. Colors means hues and flag of regiment. Part means part and partial. Parts means parts and able person. Spectacle means see. Another spectacles means scenes and glasses. Quarter means 1/4. Next quarters means 1/4 and maintenance. Provision means rule. Provisions means rules and rule. Manner means way. Manners means ways and conduct. Some nouns have two meanings in singular and one meaning in plural. How? Issue, point of discussion and offspring. If we say the word issue, it means point of discussion and offspring. If we use the word issues, then it means points of discussion. Simply, force, word means energy and army, but forces means army. Abuse means calling and evil. If we use the word abuses, then it means evils. Wood is a word, it means wood and forest. But if I say woods, then it means forest. Gain simply means profit and achievement of wealth. If I say gains, then it means profit. People means public and nation. Peoples means nations. Some nouns have different meanings in singular and plural. How? Air. It means in English is wind. Airs means proud behavior. Advice means suggestion. Advices means information. Alphabet, letter of language. Alphabets, languages. Amend means reform. Amends means compensation. Appearance means presence. Appearances means outlook. Compass means a device to show direction. Compasses means a device to draw circle. Good means welfare. Goods means commodities. Iron means a metal. Irons means handcuffs. Pain means In pain, pains means care and efforts. Sand means small pieces of stone. Sands means desert. Water, that is drunk. Water's store of water. Way means path. Ways means methods. Some nouns have two plural and both have different meanings. Brother, brothers, sons of the same parents. Brethren, people of the same profession. Clothes, pieces of cloth, and clothes, garments. Penny, pennies, separate coins. Pence, collecting coins. Dice, stamp on the coins. And dice means cube. Fish, fishes, separate fish. And fish, collective fish. Genius, genesis, scholar. Genius, genile, spirits. Index, indexes. Index number. Indexes means index number. And indices used in maths. Formula, formulas, methods to apply, and formulae means used in maths. Some other important facts about number. Cousin means both brother and sister. So brother and or sister should not be used with cousin. Free ship is wrong, free studentship is correct. Lectureship is wrong, lectureship is correct. Lectureship is wrong, lectureship is correct. Boarding is wrong, boarding house is correct. Bloating is wrong, bloating paper is correct. Room is used instead of place or seat in train or bus or aeroplane or clinic or bench, etc. English, teacher is wrong, the teacher of English is correct. Jury or committee are used united. They are similar, but they are plural. If they are divided, for example, the jury is unanimous in its decision. The jury were divided in their opinion. If wages is used in the sense of remuneration of workers, it is plural. If it means the reward of sin or crime, it is singular. How? The wages of workers are high. The wages of sin is death. Sign is short form of signature, so as a noun's signature should be used. How? Put your signature here, not sign. Not when numeral pronoun and adjective are used as a noun, singular noun is used after it. How? A 20 rupee note, a 5-man committee, 2-3 bedroom houses. If there is noun plus preposition plus the same noun, noun should be singular or in both sides. For example, the day after day, door to door, murder for murder. If a or an is used after or before half and any unit of measurement comes, it must be singular. For example, half a dozen, half an hour, a half dozen, a half. If 1.5 is used, plural noun is used after it. For example, 1.5 hours, 1.5 dozen, etc. After either of the, neither of the, one of the, each of the, etc. Plural noun is used. How? One of the boys, each of the bench. These are miscellaneous exercises. Now we will go through case. There are 4 kinds of case in English. Just a minute, please. Nominative or subjective. Like Mohan teaches me. Objective is I am Mohan. Mohan is the word in form of objective case. Vacative case. Mohan, sit down. Here, Mohan is vacative case. Possessive or genitive case. Mohan's book. Mohan's brother. Here, Mohan's book. Second one is Mohan's brother. Uses of possessive or genitive case. If both the words are non-living, of is used, and if both or one word is living, apostrophe s is used. How? Ram's pen, Mohan's friend, the nib of the pen, the color of the shirt, etc. The last letter of a word is s, then only apostrophe is used upon s. Boys, apostrophe s. Hostel, Dickens, apostrophe s. Novel, kids, apostrophe s. Poem, etc. If the last letter is ce and word sake after it only, the apostrophe is used upon ce. How? For conscience, apostrophe s, sake. Or justice, apostrophe s, sake, etc. With human beings, birds and animals, apostrophe s is used. Mohan's book, a bird's nest, a cow's milk. With time showing words. For example, today's program, a day's leave, 10 days leave, tomorrow's program. With the name of session, how? Summer's night, winter's morning, spring's beauty. With the collective noun, how? The crowd's reaction, the government's decision. With the unit of measurement, if weight word is used with it, how? A kilo's weight, a pound's weight. With the unit of money, if worth word is used with it, how? A rupee's worth, a dollar's worth, a pound's worth. With each other and one another, how? Ram and Sita respect each other's desires. All boys of this class respect one another's parents. With somebody, anybody, nobody, everybody, etc. How? Everybody's business is nobody's business. In compound word with last word. How? Father-in-law's house, sister-in-law's house. In addition to a noun, last noun. How? She loves her brother known friend. To show two persons along with the words and one person upon the last noun. For example, Ram and Mohan's father are coming. Ram and Mohan's father is coming. If sentence starts with A or N, noun or noun, upon last noun. For example, a friend of my father's has come. Omission of s. With possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. How? Yours brother is wrong. Yours is correct. Simply in application we write yours faithfully. Yours sincerely. After yours if we put apostrophe s, then it is correct. If we write your apostrophe s, that is incorrect. With two continuous words in the same sentence. For example, he is my uncle's son's friend. It is wrong. He is the friend of my uncle's son is correct. With adjective which is used as noun, how? The riches of he is wrong. If there is relative pronoun or prepositional phrase in the sentence upon the word before it, how? Have you read Shakespeare's plays? Who was a great dramatist? It is incorrect. What is correct? Have you read the plays of Shakespeare? Who was a great dramatist? Have you seen the man in the car with a gun? It is incorrect. But what is correct? Have you seen the car of the man with a gun? It's correct. If sentence starts with the, these, this, that, these, those, plus noun, plus o, plus noun with last noun. How? The ideas of leanings are correct. It is wrong. The ideas of leaning are correct. It is correct. It is correct. Gender. There are 4 kinds of gender. Masculine gender, for example, boy, ox, man, boy, father, son. Feminine gender, like girl, cow, woman, lioness, mother, daughter. Neutral gender, like pen, parrot, hen, dog, fan. This neutral gender. Common gender or dual gender, student, driver, artist, clerk, typist, teacher. Pronoun for common or dual gender. Generally, he or his or him are used for common or dual gender. For example, I met a student. He was reading his book. For 10 or big animals, he or she is used accordingly. For example, the cow lost her tail, the ox has lost his tail. For a country, she or her is used in political or economical or social sense, and it in geographical senses. How? India is proud of her scientists. India is to the south of China. It is the second largest country of the world demographically. For baby, child, small creature, small animal, non-living things, time, season, natural things, natural events, etc. It is used. For example, I saw a child. It was weeping for its doll. The cat lost its tail. Nature, earth, spring, justice, mercy, moon, peace, train, car, etc. are considered feminine gender. So, she or her is used for it. For example, nature offers her land to all. For everybody, somebody, nobody, anybody, etc. He or she, his or her, him or her is used. For example, someone had left his or her bag on the table. So these are sentences for advertising how genders works fundamentally and technically in English. So the practice. Next, there is pronoun. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun. How? Like he, she, I, we, they, etc. Mainly there are 8 kinds of pronouns we study. One is their personal pronoun, distributive pronoun, like each, every, either, neither, none. Demonstrative pronoun, it demonstrates neither or other. For example, this, that, these, those. Indefinite pronoun, it indicates uncertainty and has indefinite sense. How? Like someone, anyone, none, anybody, nobody, somebody. Interrogative pronoun, through it we ask a question like who, which, whom, whose, why, how, when, where. Reflexive pronoun, it emphasizes on any noun or pronoun. like myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, themselves. Relative pronoun, it relates two words, how, who, which, what, that. Reciprocal pronoun, it shows reciprocal relation between two or more than two. How, each other and one another. Uses of pronoun and subject or agreement. In every sentence, verb and pronoun must be according to the number and person of subject. How? He goes to his home. I go to my home. You are going to your house. I am going to my house. Radha is reading her book. If two words are joined with and, plural verb and pronoun are used. How? Like Ram and Mohan are going to their school. He and his wife are going to their house. If two words are joined with and they indicate only one person only, singular verb and pronoun are used. How? Bread and butter is my breakfast. Slow and steady brings the race. Dr. Mishra, the principal and friend of mine, has gone to his college. If two words are joined with and there is article he and or the or possessive adjective my, hard, his, her, etc. The first word verb and pronoun will be singular, and if they are in both the words verb and pronoun will be plural. How? Like the principal and the secretary are going to their office. The principal and secretary is going to his office. His father and guardian is coming from his village. His father and his guardian are going to their village. If two words are joined with and there is each or every with both the words, noun, verb or pronoun, after it must be singular, but pronoun will be according to the last noun. How? Each boy and each girl is going to her village. Every girl and every boy has come from his school. If there are two or more than two types of persons in the same sentence, they should be arranged on 2, 3, 1. Second person, third person, first person. Verb and pronoun will be plural, but pronoun will be first person plural. How? You, he and I are going to our school. You and I have done our homework. He and I are doing our work. If there are only second person and third person in the same sentence, they should be arranged on 2, 3, second and third person. Verb and pronoun will be plural, but pronoun will be second person plural. How? Like, you and he are going to your school. You and Sita have done your homework. No. If there is sense of guilt, they should be arranged on 1, 2, 3, and verb and pronoun are plural. For example, you, he and I are accused of this crime. If the sentence starts with noun plus of plus noun, verb and plural will be according to the first noun. How? Like, the children of this class are going to their village. The price of commodities has gone to its climax. If the subject of the sentence is all, half of the, 1/3 of the, 2/3 of the, etc., and noun after it is countable, verb and pronoun will be plural, and if it is uncountable, they will be singular. How? Like, all boys have gone to their school. All milk was sent to its owner. Half of the boys were given their prize. Half of the tea was distributed among its takers. If the sentence starts with 50 miles or 30 kilos or 40 rupees, verb and pronoun will be singular. How? 50 miles is a long distance. 50 rupees is a small amount. 30 kilos is a light lot. If two words are joined with as well as, with, along with, together with, etc., verb and pronoun will be according to the first noun. For example, the principal along with children has left his school. Children as well as their principal have left their school. Now with his friend is going to his house. The sentence starts with many or more than one noun, verb or pronoun after it must be singular. How? Many a man is going to his village. More than one girl is going to her class. If the sentence starts with one of the, either of the, neither of the, none of the, each of the, now after it must be plural, after verb and pronoun will be singular. For example, one of the boys has gone to his school. Each of the two girls is going to her class. If two words are joined with either or, neither nor, not only but also, verb and pronoun must be according to the last word. Example, either Ram or his teachers have gone to their village. Not only students but also the principal have helped me from his pocket. If the sentence starts with a number of, verb and pronoun are plural verb, the number of they will be singular. For example, a number of boys have gone to their village. The number of students in this class is 50. If sentence starts with infinitive of gerund verb, after it singular and pronoun is in objective case. Example, to teach or teaching them is my hobby. If the subject of sentence is jury, committee, government, assembly, parliament, etc., and it shows unity, verbs, and pronoun will be singular. And if it is divided, both will be plural. How? Like the jury is unanimous in its decision. The jury were divided in their opinion. The jury consists of 10 members. If the subject is wages and it means remuneration of workers, plural verb and pronoun are used. If it means reward of sin or crime, they will be singular. Example, the wages of workers are at their climax in this factory. The wages of sin is death. If there is comparison between the two, the case of the last word must be the same of the first word. How? Like, he is better than I. You are so good as he. His pen is better than my pen. If there is comparison between two, and sentence starts with noun plus verb plus noun, that of for singular, and those of for plural are used to replace noun. For example, the climate of Kashmir is better than that of Delhi. The roads of Delhi are as wide as those of Mumbai. Sometimes one for singular and one for plural are used to replace noun. Example, like this is a red pen. I want a blue one. These are new books. I want old books. I want old lunch. If there is all or only, if there is all or only or the same, the little, the few, nothing, superlatively, etc. in the sentence that is used instead of who or which. How? Listen like, the cat drank the little milk that was in the pot. You are the same man that has helped me. He is one of the best boys that have done their work well. Who is used for living and human beings, and which is used for non-living, but which is also used to show one among many. How? Who is your Prime Minister? Which is your pen? Which is your friend in this class? Each other is used for two, and one another is used for more than two. How? Like, Ram and Mohan respect each other. All boys of this class help one another. After, absent, enjoy, pride, assume, resign, appeal, present, busy, content, etc. Reflexive pronoun must be used. How? Like, I absented myself from the class. Go to the garden and enjoy yourself. They went to the Red Fort and enjoyed themselves. We went to the India Gate and enjoyed ourselves. Not. If there is any object after enjoy, reflexive pronoun is not used. For example, we went to the India Gate and enjoyed a picnic there. If the subject of sentence is the indicator of any caste, religion, community, inhabitants of a country, or any adjective is used as a noun, plural verb and pronoun are used. For example, the rich always want to increase their riches. The Indians are always ready to sacrifice everything for their country. Each is used for two and more than two, but every is used only for more than two. For example, like, each of the two boys has come. Among 10 boys, each or every has a pen. If the subject is one, one's or oneself are used for it. How? One should do one work oneself. One should love one's country. If the subject is lifeless thing, or child, or baby, or season, or small creature, or small animal, or time, or natural thing, or natural event, etc., it is used for them. For example, I saw a child, it was weeping for its goal. The cat lost its tail. Spring has its own beauty. It is Monday today. The pen lost its nail. After that or between, objective case is used. How? Let him and me go together. Prizes were distributed between you and me. If there is any relative pronoun like whom, which, what, that, etc. in the sentence, verb and pronoun must be according to the word before it. How? Like, he is one of the boys who have done their work well. This is the book which has lost its pages. So this is all about pronoun. Next chapter we will keep it continue. Adjective for tomorrow. Thank you. Nice to see all of you. धन्यवाद.